a raid! No, you lost your wife! Is the robot chick that I saw in like the trailers, is she dead? Did your wife die? Is she gone? I'm so sorry for your loss. Hello! Welcome in! Hi! Hold on, let me give a... Oh, it's a bit loud. Do you guys even hear that? No, you don't even hear that. Okay, so I just ass blasted myself with audio. That's fantastic. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day and or night or whatever time zone it is for you right now. Hello. Hi, Farmer. Hi, Kabuki. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. We were forced to slay our wife. I should provide no further context. That's okay. I don't plan on playing Code Vein 2. So I will assume that she ended up becoming the big evil in the end and we had to take her out. Otherwise, she was like, I'm gonna destroy the world. You have to kill me. If you truly love me, you do it. And you're like, fuck, I kind of have a thing for the robot chick. I don't want to do it, but, fuck me, I guess. Like, we gotta do it. We gotta lock in. We gotta make it happen. Ah! Why'd I fucking flash white, bro? That's fucked up. Oh, yeah, it's me. Hi, Red, how you doing? I was just working with Ori earlier on stuff, and we got a little bit of progress on texture, so it's fun. Good day today. My power was back on. Yo! That you lost power? That's very unfortunate. I'm glad that it's back, though. You can now terrorize the internet once again. Welcome back. No! You're still no interwebs. I am reclaimer of my name. Thank you for the face subs as well. Thank you for the raid too. I hope you had fun with the game. We're gonna play a fun game today. I discovered a game called what is it? I don't remember the name of it. CaptchaWare, and Ori said she played it. I didn't learn anything else besides that, but apparently we do captures to prove we're human. Yes, yes. I hope they let cat girls pass. I like to think we have similar movements and we're not robots, from what I'm aware of. Silver, hi! Mystic, hello! Michael, hey, yo! You got this. I believe in the power of me. This is the game Ame learns how to count higher than 10. Yes, actually. And I don't even need to use my fingers. It did get a little frustrating with one fight. It's usually how the Souls-like games go, for the most part. I like to play them, not all the time, though. My blood pressure rising at least 10 points is too much for me. Must always be at the level of, damn, does she have blood pressure? We'll find out later. We're not entirely sure yet. Will the little thingy we put in her finger pick up her heart rate? No idea. There's a possibility it will, but there's also a, damn, we can't find that shit. Way ahead of you, Virgil themed ad. Got 2 tubs into me. Yay! Yeah, honest to God, thank you so much for, like, using my code and checkout and everything. Sure it was. They can tell me all they want. I killed a terrifying creature that was going to murder them. I did my job properly. I wouldn't have gotten sick again. Dude, I feel that I need my Nikkei body update, like, sooner rather than later, my guy. I need that. I'll need it. Also, Ghostly, hi! How you doing? Welcome in. Was Markiplier just narrating? No, it was not Markiplier. He was not narrating. He was not narrating the Meower, no. No. Not at all. Oh, it was definitely, can count to 20 if she takes off her socks. No, it's not true! I'm not taking my pants or socks off. They stay on. They stay on! Way ahead of you, saw that. I did, yeah. Fucking midnight, was about to go to- Axe, go to sleep! Rest, it's fine. This is just a Unga Bunga Gorilla stream. I'm just gonna be playing, like, random little games I found off of itch.io. Striking at covered feet again? Yes, they must be removed. Put your dogs away. Otherwise, I'm taking them physically, and I'm throwing them in the trash. What? Razio, hi, Metlo, hello, welcome in. I'd say I did a lot today, but I really woke up, gymmed, came home, was like, I think I'm gonna pass out. Had FUD, took dogs for a walk, did pass out, and then sat on computer with Ori and did stuff. I was gonna buy my dogs more of the probiotic stuff I give them, but the page is gone. I was like, wait, why link no work? I search, but no find. It turns out the domain for the website is just straight up fucking gone, so it expired or something, and I was like, oh. Well, I guess no more of that. I'll have to find something else in the meantime. That sucks. I'm assuming domains just sometimes expire and there's nothing you can do about it. Hello! Hello! How you doing? Also, Scythe, hello, welcome in as well. Hello! Hello! Meow. Oh, I guess, like, one other thing I can say, I want to be monkey. One other thing I can say I did is, Ori and I were talking about, like, an artist we thought was really pretty, and she's like, man, I'm a little shy about reaching out and messaging people, and I'm like, I'm doing it right now, I'm DMing them right now, and she's like, oh my god! They can expire, but you can always renew before then. Ah. I wonder if they just didn't know how to do that. Also, Bay Harbor! Hello, welcome in! He's a busy bandit. I can't believe you did that. Listen, sometimes you just gotta find out. I was curious too anyway. Later in Life 2026 posted their full lineup. A lot of metal and punk rock bands going to be there. Oh, I know some people are doing music tours. I hope they have fun with it. I really wanted to go see the live orchestra for Okami, the soundtrack, but knowing Japan's gacha system with tickets, I don't want to do it, because, like, what if I organize to go and then I can't go because, like, oh, like, not that I can't go, that I organized to go to Japan for it and I don't win the ticket. Like, fuck, man, I can't do that. The daddy cakes! Hey, yo, how you doing, man? Welcome in. I'm sufficiently motivated. I will stampede into the DMs. Listen, I grew up with friends that were always too shy to, like, talk to the person at the front of the counter. And my little kitten brain was like, but we need to go do other thing. None of you will go up to the counter. Solution. I go up to the counter. We leave, do other thing. I will be the one to take the first step. It's so wild to me that getting tickets is a gacha system. It's like an entire country is just gachas. Yeah, that's why I'm, like, scared to, like, I want to do things while I'm there with, like, Root and Oya. But, like, again, I'll probably have to wait for the orchestra to either, like, go to America or, like, probably wouldn't even do that because, like, all the instruments being, like, organically or, like, originally Japanese, like, traditional instruments, I would say come to Australia, but knowing me, I'd get fucking dogged like we did, me, Silas, and, like, Lily. The three of us went and saw an orchestra. It was sold as an orchestra. It was a fucking piano symphony. One little dude on stage playing piano, and I'm like... Ragey. Ragey. That venue was a stacked one. Tool, Limp Bizkit, My Chemical. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Papa Roach, Gojira, and a whole lot more. If they don't do Black Parade, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Yo! Thank you for the Prime sub! How you doing? Welcome, Yen. Welcome, Yen. Ah! I just did my hair. What the fuck, man? That was my cat earlier, actually. She was sitting on the back of my chair and sneezed. Or, like, she threatened to sneeze. She does this thing where if I don't do what she wants, she'll sneeze in my general direction. Like, she uses her snot, like, projectiles to get her way and stuff. And it's like, ah, fuck off, man. Thank you for the glasses. Orchestra, a group of instruments, especially one combining a string. One, yeah, what do you mean one dude on a piano? Basically, the advertisement, we went and saw like the One Piece symphony thingy. The advertisement for it was an orchestra, and when we bought the tickets, we didn't realize the Adelaide one was the symphony orchestra, and they were like, oh yeah, it's just a little piano thing, and I was like, oh, well. And then Gaia took pictures of the one he went to, and it was like a full-on stage with all these different, like, instruments and everything, and they had like a full-on orchestra, and I'm like, I've been fucking scammed. Yeah, wrong stage, no. They just don't usually do a lot of big things here in, Adelaide. Like, my friend Gigi wanted me to come to the Miku concert with her over in Melbourne, and I was like, I can't validate spending tickets to fly to Melbourne to, like, book accommodation to, like, go 1 day or 2 days for, like, the Miku, like, concert. Only, like, I think the entrance for the Miku convention, like, there was a price for that, and then the concert itself was, like, $200 on top of that, and I was like, I really can't be fucked, man. To be honest, I'd rather not. Oh, I posted image on Discord. Thank you. Oh, haven't you seen there's something about Mary that makes great hair gel? I beg to differ. What's cooking, Doc? I actually cooked today and I couldn't eat all my food because my tummy was like, nuh-uh, we've had enough. And I'm like, you're being a pussy. You can fucking down this shit. And it was like, nuh-uh, not today. And I was like, fine, I see how it is. And then I took my dogs for a walk. And then I cooked in the sun because it said that it was like only 24 degrees. I was like, perfect. And by the time I got home, it was 30. I was like, saturated. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I've got my weighted vest on, I've got a jacket on, because it was like cool breeze and the sun came out, and all of a sudden it's just, I'm baking, I'm frying. How are the ants? I found them again today. So I got the bug spray, and I kind of like got up under the cornices on the walls and sprayed underneath. And I haven't seen them since. Got it? No, you don't need to fund my Miku concert trip. It's fine. No, they're still out on the patio, though, which is a pain in the ass. We found that they'd also made a home in one of the pot plants near the door, and it was like, fucking Christ, they're everywhere. So I'm looking at buying one of those things, that you, like, put in the ground, that, like, kills ants, and, like, putting them in the pot plants, and then putting it in the grass and stuff outside. Because, there were a lot of recommendations for getting rid of them, but everything was, like, something the dogs could eat if they got near it while I wasn't paying attention, so I'm like, fuck, I can't do that. Just experienced the blizzard when it's yeah, blizzard sounds like fun. That's good. I found a lovely skink bug on my skink bug. Stink bug, or are these different? Skink bug. Oh, the little stinky guys. Okay, it is a stink bug. Dude, I love them. They're little goobers. Yeah, they make yucky spray smell, but they're just little dudes doing little things. I like the green ones. They're very green. I had one bite me before, and he drank my blood. Same with the ladybug. I was like, what the fuck? Welcome back, Gaia! I was just crashing out over the orchestra thingy that I went to with Silas and Lily. With the One Piece stuff, and you, like, took a picture and was like, yeah, look what I'm doing, and it was, like, a huge-ass stage, and I'm like, I'm getting fucking scammed. The only assassin bugs did that. Assassin bugs? No, I've held, like, a stink bug and a ladybug, and they've both, drunk my blood before. I just kind of sat there like, why? Why do this to me? I was like, why does it hurt? Proboscis is just in my finger? Okay. It's a bug's bite, even a variant of ladybug's bite, yeah. Opportunists, I guess. Literally, I was like, you're gonna get squished if you stay inside, little man. I'm gonna put you outside, and then all of a sudden it's like, why are you hurting me? I was helping you, and now you're considering me a tasty snack, so I flicked him off my finger, because he was a bastard. Chloe, hi! Welcome in. Why don't we get any? Because, my blood is too expensive, yes. Not making chat go bankrupt for cat blood, no. Did you try ant bait? I didn't do ant bait because I'm worried the dogs will eat it. Because even when I sprayed the area, where they were coming out of, Riri tried to go sniff it, and I'm like, don't you fucking sniff the bug stuff, otherwise you get sick, and I'll be very upset. No sick dogs in my house. He already took his little antibiotics today. That pet safe but will kill the colony. Ooh. Ant bait. Animal safe. Popular products. Oh, fuck, she sneezed. I'll be right back. literally came back as the ad break was starting. That's fucked up. Can you believe this? Hello! I'm back again. I just decided, screw it, I'll refill my water. At least that gives you, like, a little less time of being stuck in ads without me. Also, damn, thank you for the tier 1. What's fucked up is that I've been stuck in this drawer for 59 months. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't keep people in drawers anymore. I kept getting lost like the socks. Also, Astro, hi, how you doing? Welcome back, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, those are cute. Oh, I love those little emotes. Wow. What was I even talking about before I disappeared because Cat sneezed? I don't know, but she did do it to get me to give her more food, because as soon as like I chased after her, she jumped up on the kitchen countertop and sat near her bowl, and I'm like, no, you've had your sustenance. You stole some of the other cats this morning. We ain't giving you any more. How you doing? I'm doing good. Oh yeah, the ant bait, we were looking at that. IDM, thank you. Dad said he didn't see any more, like he checked today, which is good. Oh, it is not pet safe, but it's small and you can hide it anywhere your pets are. Oh, and we'll find it. We used to put mine on the walls and the ants can climb walls, but cats. Ah, that's a good idea. I like that. Hello, who followed? Damien! Hello! Come in, how you doing? This is how you get ants, Archer, probably. I need to get rid of this. It's so bad. Let me just check something quickly. Ant killer, that goes in ground. There we go. Yeah, there's like those things you can like inject. Or they're like, I remember seeing ads for them. They kind of look like those lights that you see in the front of people's yards, but they were for the backyard to kill ants. And they just like shove them in the soil and it would get rid of them. I do not remember what they're called though, but very good idea, yes. 20 frogmouths are cool. Why are you the coolest ant? 20? Oh, I actually would see one like a couple of months ago. I'd take my dogs for a walk when it was cooler. And I just see it chilling in the tree. We had one, and I would say hi to it every morning, and it would pretend it couldn't see me, and that I couldn't see it. But every time I walked past it, and I'd look back, I'd see him looking at me, and then he'd... I'm like, yeah, I saw you. Yeah, I saw your ass. What happens if they mutate and become super ants? You see, that's always my concern, because I've noticed some flies just don't die when you spray them. And I'm like, I'm starting to think they're becoming, like, mutated and stuff. That's crazy. It's especially with roaches. You spray them a couple of times, and it's like, what the fuck? Oh. Oh, no. I just got the sweetest message from someone. I was like, wait, why am I getting pinged? And I checked it. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I love people. Okay. I would use the liquid food trap for ant, though. It really depends on the ants. They're just like the little tiny black ones. I think it's like a spawning season for them because there's like the normal sized ones and then there's the even smaller ones. And I'm like, I really should just go for a walk and pick up the bull ants that we have, like on like the other side of like, not the other side of the street, I guess, like, elsewhere in the area, because we got, like, inch ants and we got bull ants, and I heard if, like, you drop, like, other, like, bigger ants into, like, an ant's territory, they'll, like, kill each other. Like, are you and I know! Callie actually commissioned art of us, and she was like, oh, man, look what I did. And I'm like, I fucking love this woman! Why do people do nice things for me, guys? I don't understand. I literally exist and they're like, you're great. And I'm like, I can't spin fast enough. I'm doing my best. Whether my best is enough, I'm not sure, but we're getting there. There you go. I'm spinning, dude. How do I unlock the scroll wheel? How do I unlock scroll wheel? How? Do not redeem! How to redeem? I'm redeeming now! How do I do it? I don't know how to unlock the scroll wheel. I am a wonderful mess. You know what? That's pretty valid. Ma, it's the weird 4 years. I don't have 4 years! Okay? Listen, button behind the scroll wheel. Button behind the scroll wheel? There's a button behind my scroll wheel? I don't see no button. Wow, we go with that wow, Unless this, I only have the DPI. I don't have a gamer mouse. I got the gamer mouse. He's got the numbers on the side. He got the buttons that doesn't do anything. Actually, I think there is interact with Doppio. Hold on a minute. Give me a sec. Doppio, get your ass out here. I'm requesting your presence. Spawn. Spawn now. Do it. Do it. Spawn now. Do it. Do it now. Thank you. I think they interact with him. Apparently not. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I got the MMO mouse because I was actually, the reason I have the MMO mouse is because the meta for a while with VTubers was Girl DM actually did this. She used her gaming mouse and attached her toggles to it, so it made life a lot easier for her. I was like, oh my god, that's so genius! But now I don't really need it. It's a Corsair Logitech thing. Oh, I have Corsair. Corsair! 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 Hello. Also DMs. Thank you. I will check. I will check. I will check. I will check. Where's my... I need to turn this off just in case I show something. I should not... I'm exposing DMs. What? Oh, you... Oh, I literally half sent you a thing and never finished sending it. Fuck me, I guess. Now I'm gonna make a new mood board. Oh, I saw your last one. I'm sorry I didn't get back to that. I was stuck in my own head being Doomer. Oh. Guys, hi, how you doing? Am I? It's because all the buttons, I use them so much. I hate Logitech discontinued. It discontinued it? Oh, maybe it's a good thing I didn't get rid of it at some point. Ooh. Yo, your boy be fucking spinning. Maybe I can, like, pull it up. I feel like it's a bad idea. I don't know if... I feel like I'm gonna break my mouse wheel if I try. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere, though. Oh, thank you for giving him head pats. Thank you. Thank you. He a little confuzzled, but he appreciated it. Look at him, he's crying tears of joy. I want to tune him out. Oh, dude, that sounds good. I had one of those days where you just eat because you need to, because you gymmed, and you didn't really vibe with what you ate, but it wasn't bad. You weren't feeling it, you know. Squib, hi. Thumb covers almost all the buttons in one shot. Damn. My thumb covers... If I rest my thumb on the side of my mouse, it covers the two bottom rows. Spent half the day in bed? Gojira, I feel you. I got up at 4 AM again. Went to bed at 12 because I was chatting with a friend, and then woke up at 4 and I was like, this is my life now. And then I was like, maybe I'll have a little something to nibble on. And then I remembered eggs make you tired because of the melatonin in them, and I was like, no, is it tryptophan? I think it's tryptophan in them. And I was like, shit. And then I was like trying to get ready for the gym, and I was like, zombie. I did gym though, I got it done. Well, they're gonna make our tuna melt with the jalapenos too. Don't mention tuna from the cat kill, she'll think it's supper time. A tryptophan. He's so evil. Oh. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. I do not remember. But no, yeah, my wheel doesn't seem to be able to adjust like yours. Clanker is terminated, it's so mean. Tuna melt's my second favorite sandwich. I don't think I've ever had a tuna melt before, I won't lie. I've had tuna mornay, but not a tuna melt. When you don't want to wake up and everything is fucked, everyone sucks. Oh yeah, that's kind of like every day for me at this point. You don't have a tuna melt without Customs eating it. Fucking Customs eating my jerky, eating my fucking tuna melts. Can you believe this? It's bullshit. Not what I asked for, man. I just want to live my best life, and Customs has taken away everything. I recommend trying one at one point. I'll have it as like my, what do they call it? Death row meal. Okay, Fred Darst. About the same MVP, but I don't want to eat because Cat Go stream, it makes me happy. I was like, if I don't do anything else tonight, it would just be sitting with Ori and like doing texture work, but I was like, I feel like I got the itch to do something. Oh, so Damien, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. I need an excuse to play the capture game at some point. And I was like, you know, I can do that tonight. Settings. Can't even Throne recommend buy it for some fears. The Throne, I think, used to have food ordering on it. But they changed it a while ago. It used to be able to, like, ship me perishables, from stores that made things if it was, like, a specific request. But you can't do it. They stopped that. Throne used to be the Wild West, and they were like, no, only these certified stores or like approved stores. I'm like, okay, Mr. No Fun. I see how it is. Speaking of things being shipped though, my Blanc figure that I was, that you guys got me, that's been shipped, and I was like, yippee! It was delayed, like, huge, like, big time, and I was like, ah, fuck. But I think it finally shipped, or at least it's been ordered. And again, I must stop. You're a good guy, yeah. I can't wait to see it. Loon out with cat in the background. Dude, I had a fat ass nap. I slept for like maybe an hour, and then I woke up and I'm like, I could lie here a little bit longer, but maybe I should get up. It was time, it was due. It was divine. Or at least I feel better, a little bit more refreshed. That's also additionally probably the coffee that I had before I started streaming. Online drug deal. Ah! Masked by a perishable item. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened once. You the head pats. Where's the glue come in? What? A frictionless wipe is horrid. Somebody already ate the glue, but it doesn't fully land somewhere for some reason. Can I hit Woody? Yes. Like a plane going off the runway? That's horrid. Thank you for starting a hype train there. AJ, hi! What about damn it, I didn't get the joke. I understood it, but like the glue part threw me off. I know horses' intestines were used to make string instruments, but that's all I can think of. You missed the message. What's the difference between tuna, a piano, and glue? You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna. Yeah, then you said thought you get stuck on that. Is that not... Is that part of the joke? I'm so confused. It is part of the joke. Okay, you just had it separate from the main thing. Ah! Grid! Thank you for the tier 3 for 16 cat years. Little bit dad pun game is terrible. No, I get it, but because it was like 2 separate sentences, I thought it wasn't part of the joke. I can't respond till you ask about the glue. You know what? Valid. It's past 6 p.m. It is currently Catgirl Brain is shutdown time. I'm not entirely here, but I'm alive. Also belayed nonsense infern. Hello. I mean, really is the anti-joke. I'm sorry. Would you rather have a baby goat or a matter baby? Huh? I'm being asked questions I don't understand! Why? Maybe a baby goat? They're cute and they eat things. It's like a free lawnmower. Who am I banning that one? No, Mom! What did I say that's wrong? Necker, thank you for the tier 1 for 29 cat years. Nothing much. What's the matter with you? Okay, I like that. That's cute. Thank you for pushing the hype train out. I hope you're doing well, Neko. I'm proud of you, Ame. The fact that I managed to survive like this long, I'm pretty proud of myself too. Like I'm doing fucking fantastic, man. Right, hi. Ooh, it's why I never really rely much on puns. I need feedback from others like that. I'm not a game. I feel like if you're saying it, like voice-wise, it's easy to do the joke, but like reading it, it just didn't process properly in my head, and I'm like what? You know? Next she'll tell me she doesn't know what up dog is. Man, listen, I know some jokes, not all of them, but some. Wow. Fuzzy, hello, welcome in, how you doing? Oh, I thought that was a sound redeem. My window's just going crazy. Oh, I'm losing my marbles left, right, and center, I swear to God. Also, I saw Tob was playing, There's No Room in Heaven or something like that, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, heaven does not respond. There we go. He's talking in tongues again. He's stealing your jokes! He's stealing your jokes! He's been having issues with drugs lately. I don't blame him. After Miss Piggy got with Geoff, I'd probably be on a bender too. Yo, Rick! Hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Kermit, stop looking at me. The feeling of delaying shipping. Hell, it took 15 months of this Shin Megami Tensei tabletop RPG physically books to come ship because Diamond Publishing, the same asshats that are responsible for the comic crash, we're stringing Lion Wing and others along. Really? Holy shit. I think the worst thing that I've had shipped to me, like, that's basically it just didn't work, or it took longer than what I wanted, was the official, like, the last, like, kimono Madoka figure they made, and it's like it's fucking huge, but it's gorgeous, and it took him, like, 6 months to get it to me. Oh, no, it took 2 years to get it to me. And I remember, this is a cool memory for me now, because I was playing Dark Souls 1, get my ass handed to me by Gwyn, and I get the payment for it. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, clearly he isn't trying hard enough. I see why he went crazy. He had to interpret a non-question so fast. Was this what I approached? That was the start of my collection, and it grows. My friend had a knife collection, and that got taken from her, and she was really upset about it. She collected, like, the cool, like, decorative ones, like the, what would be considered, like, antiques. And the Popo were like, no, you can't do that. You can't have these sharp objects. That's not allowed, and they yoinked them from her. I was like, what the fuck, man? I want more swords. Why is always a hot woman with this, I mean, listen, crazy ladies happen to like the sharp, pointy things. It's true. That and just, you know, clean job and all. I want to collect more knives myself, but I don't use the ones that I have all the time, so I feel like it's kind of like, probably don't need to waste my money on things that I won't use regularly. Plus the ones that I do use, I don't use them all the time because I want to keep them in good condition, and I use them for very specific things. And neurons have been activated. Yes! I know, like, one cosplayer that made me a sword, like, the harness? Yeah, I think that's what I want to call it. Or, like, the strap thingy. They had, like, battle axes and halberds, and, like, it was all live steel on their wall, and it was so cool when I went there. No, they didn't take her kitchen knives, only the ones she had in her display case, because they said they weren't appropriate, and it's like, because you're not cooking things. You know the people rock licks! You don't need to go further. I'm planning to buy a set of swords with that a character I love had Drit's real cool. Ooh! I didn't know they sold character sword sets. Well, usually the sheath is what you put the sword in. And the harness is like the strap you wear around you that you put the sword through so it holds on. Or you can carry it around. I don't remember the proper name for the scabbard. Yeah, I had that for my Link cosplay that I did ages ago. I don't have the sword anymore though. Nor the shield. One day I want to replace the Atlantean sword that my ancestor threw out when I lived. Ooh! Taking guns and sharp objects aren't gonna stop crazy people doing crazy things. That's true. I mean, I feel like someone reported her, but, like, she kind of lives in Darrowsville, so it's like, they probably thought she was gonna do something, and I hate that. Like, she just collected them because she liked them, man. It's a harness for a horse, and a belt is it for the sheath. I guess a belt, oh god, no cosplay the right... No, listen, no, she lives in Darrowsville, but she had everything on display, like, in her house. She's completely fucking normal. I was just like, man, they didn't, like, reimburse her or anything for them, though, which is the sad part. Like, I would have been so fucking pissed if someone, like, her collection was very expensive, man. They fucking took all of it. They even took, like, she had a cane that she had bought that was an antique that had a sword in it, and they took that from her, too. I was like, that's fucked up. There's also that holds a shoe. That's just stealing, yeah. Meh. With the big, Aragon from the Lord of the... That one would be cool. I have Spawn, just wanted to come look and see when it... Hey, no! Welcome in! Semi-obvious or worn... I had the worn over the shoulder one. It was also like, it was over the shoulder, then it went around my waist, like the one from Twilight Princess. And they just wanted a cool shit, yeah. Never steals from me. No, I don't like stealing things. I have I get a guilt trip. I don't even like accidentally taking things from people. I generally want Narsil. She never steals me. No! Except lemons. No! I don't steal lemons! It was moldy, and I thought it was free real estate because it was on the ground, and then I looked at it, and I was like, damn, that's moldy. That's nasty. Unless they... No! At this point, we'll be armed with whips to defend ourselves Belmont style. Yes! A longbow, so cosplay a D&D character I did for years. Honestly, they haven't outlawed alcohol if you've got enough tin cans. Shouldn't say that, but hey, if the worst comes to worst, they would take that from saying owning whips. Mwah. Loves. No, I don't like moldy lemons. I picked it up because I was like, damn, that looks really good. It shouldn't go to waste. It's just on the ground in front of this tree. And then it was, I picked it up and it was like half moldy. And I was like, ew. A guy who had lots of scrap cans and things piled in his yard and just around. People reported him in the city and confiscated tens of thousands. That's so fucked up, dude. Leave his fucking can scrap alone. Maybe he was like waiting for tin prices to go up or something and he was gonna cash out like people who wait for stocks to go up, you know? No! You might get the PTSD from the process of removing the arm, though. I mean, not cans. Oh, wait, cars? Scrapped cars. Okay, that's fucked up. I can understand if they took it, though, after a while, because there's, like, one fucking dude that I walk past his house, and there's just shit fucking everywhere. He's got, like, a relatively large property, but, like, from the fence to, like, what you would consider the road is just old cars that don't work anymore, garbage, furniture, and like a bunch of other shit, and no one does anything about it. I know his PTSD says he is bad. Yeah, he got a little bit of trouble. You get PTSD from doing all that to yourself. I still need to finish reading it, man. I can't wait. I want to watch the Golden series or whatever they call it. Oh! Speaking of anime, you guys fucking see that Evangelion's getting like a reboot or some shit and Yoko Taro's doing it? Like, what the fuck? Come full circle, am I right? Dude made Nier Automata to be like his own interpretation of Evangelion, essentially. And now he's working on Evangelion. I was like, yeah, I saw Asuka pregnant. Dude, the fact that Oscar like winners are like or what is it, Oscar stands are winning again. And then I saw one post where it's like people really never watch the show, and it was like them being like, why didn't she stay with Shinji in the alternate timeline? And it's like, because she didn't fall in love with that Shinji. The Shinji she fell in love with was the one where the world fucking ended. So even though like the reality she could be in was happier, like with the Shinji where all the shit didn't happen, she'd rather be in a dying universe with the Shinji she loved. And I was like, oh, cinema! And Ray stands will fight each other into infinity. They really will. I feel like Ray's more like for the viewer, Asuka's more for Shinji, if that makes sense. I mean, good, and I mean, actually worth watching. All the angels just have huge asses. Thick. I would not be surprised. Ray would be old. Yeah, because Ray's the mom. I learnt that one, and I was like, wait, what? Rocky, hi! She fell in love with one that strangles her on occasions. Honestly valid. Yeah, there was someone that said that as well, and I was like reading the comments, and it's like, you don't understand, like, and I'm like, I'm learning lore while I'm reading comments. I'm like, holy shit, maybe I should just sit down and watch this. And talking about Neon Galleon. Yes! I saw that Yoko Taro is gonna be working in the remake. I think people liked Ray so much just because she was cute and is the blank state character. Wasn't that I think around Evangelion is it Kudere that are like the really quiet types? Because I know that one, I can't remember her name, but from Suzumiya Haruhi, she was really popular as well. My Shinji and Mari ending. Isn't the Shinji and Mari ending supposed to be the actually happy one or something where like nothing fucking goes wrong? Like he just pieces out on incest and tsundere and like everything. Yes. She's like the happy ending, Kudere the quiet Darius. Yeah. Like yeah. Hero but has almost no personality. I've never watched, so I don't know. You're the loud type. What is that called? Well, Guz, what did you describe it as? It was like the girl. It was the girl next door archetype, but there was a very specific word you had for it. I can't remember what it was. Down under. Dairy is like happy though. Isn't it? Yeah, Shinji has semi-normal upbringing ending. Really? Wait, okay, are the other endings for Evangelion in the movie, or is it in the original series? It was the movie ending where he fucks Mari. Damn, really? And a happy usually means loud. Dairy is... Yeah, lovey-dovey. Okay. I was gonna say, because I don't think that works. Give me a sec, guys. Might be away from his PC. Because we were talking about this a while ago. Oh. Now I gotta fucking fall in his account. This bitch. What is his name under? Hold on, I can just check our Discord. Oh no. Ollie. Why can't I find... It's because he has a different username to... There we go. Now it's working. I had to disable streamer mode. Okay. There we go. That hit a lot harder than it should have. No! It didn't copy! Fuck! Give me a sec. Also... Okay. Osananajimir. That's what Gers described me as. He's like, that's like the kind of like character you are on stream, and I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, that's what I picked up from what you're putting down. Yandere is Yanaru, which means sick in the head, and Dairy is so in love that they're sick in the head. Yeah. That is a childhood friend, yeah. Oh, Super Revolt is where it corrects. Thank God. Hypocrite log an ending when Ye gets to live because fuck you, Fate. As long as you don't spiral power, it's fine. Yeah. Hold on. Well, meanwhile, the Shinji from the Super Wars timeline ends up being adopted by tons of hyper-masculine male role models and help him become a better person. That sounds happy and cute. I want to put a shotgun to my head. Yeah, like, what was it? Someone was like, in the comments, they were like, fuck, what was it? It was like, no, Shinji's a gay twink, and like, Asuka's like something tsundere bitch. And the person that made the original post responded to the person and was like, yeah, and I want the gay-ass twink and my tsundere bitch to get together. I hate the word so much. It's just a fun little word now. I think it's funny though that they use that. Oh, but you're right about that. Well, they're honest, yeah. I like Evangelion because, listen, that's why I want to watch Evangelion, because I like plug suits and I think the Evas are cool. I want to give this show a watch, but I don't know if I should watch the movie or if I should watch the original series or... I don't know, Evangelion's probably one of those things where it's like, watch everything to understand, and it's like, okay, how many episodes? 60? Guess I'll die. 60 in 3 movies? When I was younger, I thought Twink was an insult. Watched it all. I just wish it was more about the kaiju. Well, aren't the kaiju supposed to be, like, the bad guys is, I don't remember the guy that made Evangelion, what his name is, but from what I'm aware of, it's supposed to be more like a psychological look on growing up and responsibility and all that jazz. Original series, end of Eva rebuild. They're... That's dad. Hero Phil Ano. I said that wrong. Oh yeah, the angels. Get the fucking robot. I mean, meow. I still need to watch that one anime where it's a Gundam anime. I don't know if it was actually any good. But basically, there was a guy that he piloted a Gundam, but the Gundam was like super fucking like into him or something, and it was like just a goofy, like, it was all I remember is seeing the trailer, and like the Gundam himself was such a fucking character, and the guy that piloted him is like, please just do your fucking job. Bravern, yeah. Hi, Trevor! Same guy behind Shin Gonzo, which is amazing, and Shin Ultra. Oh. It's basically God said humans suck, kill them, and Humanity said, fuck you, that's Eva. I like the sound of that. I got Eva01 tattooed on me. That's cool. I always thought about getting like the Hatsune Miku, or like the Vocaloid, I should say, tattoo on my arm. But like, you know. So does that mean pregnant people are flesh Gundams? Technically, yes. Actually, no. Maybe, possibly. I don't think so. I guess the baby would have to be able to control you. But it does technically, but more hormonally rather than physically. How was your day? It was kind of wild. I woke up at 4 AM, decided to have a little munchy before I went to the gym. Regretted that because there's tryptophan and eggs and was just a zombie the entire time. And then I eventually got home, had some more food or tried to finish off my leftovers, and then I couldn't do that. So I was like, doggers, you want some? So they got treats. And then I froze the rest of it. And then when I took them for a walk, and it was fucking hot. The temperature lied to me. It said it was 24. It was not 24. It was 30. And then I got home, and I did some texture work with Aurelia. She sat with me, and we like went over like how to make things look. So 3D me is slowly coming together. And then I found out Ori used to do photo like shoot stuff, and she's like done like photography like studying. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, so if you need help in VR chat with taking the photos, I can help. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking cry. Cause I am like the camera stuff for me in VR chat is so fiddly. So the fact that I have someone that's offered to help me, I'm just like Names a one-time Gundam birthed its pilot. Really? There was one manga where children were forced to pilot a mecha suit, but they die after the flight is over. Wow. This is serious, and halfway through becomes a super robot. This is Super Robots now, baby. Spin my shit. Blast his own mecha theme song. Oh yeah, I heard that. He like makes his own like theme song. Is that how she met Wave? No, honestly, I can't remember how they met. I think they met in VR. I could be wrong though. I forget things in order. My favorite Gundam is Gundam Barbados because he gets a cool ass spear club and then becomes Barbados Lupus Rex. I saw his like perfect grade in the store the other day. I thought about getting it, but I really don't need any more. Most of the turn estimated attempts into a guessing. It really was like that, Kabuki. I was sweating by the time I was walking home. I usually never like sweat on my face, but like I was like, oh my god, it's hot. Or audio work if you ever need it. No problem, my guy. I'm gonna get Guy to edit the photos if I have anything done, just because like he wants extra work and he used to do photography stuff for like cosplay. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give it to the man that has the plan. Nothing will beat Wing Zero custom for me. Also, the new Mecha Braven makes it, he literally cuts him out of what looks like a model kit. Wait, really? That's cool. You need to do at least one perfect grade. I have 3. My fingers are gonna be bleeding by the time we finish up. Really sweat there, Zil. Yeah, guys, like, I got this, fam. I also hold an attachment to Braven before they set the main thing in Honolulu, Hawaii. Ooh. Feels like an odd place to do that. Is the reason they set it there because of the secret islands where they're actually like giant like Gundam storage facilities. Sacrifice the fingies. No. I like my fingers not bleeding. Who knows what is in there? Here's what is happening right now. We're talking about Evangelion. Sorry. Ooh. Up to the pilot that I never knew about. I remember, fuck, what was it called? Something Edge? I don't remember. That one live-action Gundam movie was really fucking cool where you needed 2 people to pilot it. No, waving on my collab shoes. Wait, actual with viewers and some friends, Wave and I were both there. That's all I'll say because I hate the clip, but I have the clip morning cat nonsense enthusiast. Hey, no, Angelic. That's actually really fucking cute. I'm bringing people together and I never even knew it. Pacific Rim. Yeah, that one. I liked that. Was in the first fucking, Jimmy was in the first fucking place? Oh, that's what you wanted it to be. You confuse it with Edge of Tomorrow. Probably. Listen, I remember, if you guys could, like, see a projector in my head, one, that would be a really bad idea. 2, it would be really good to, like, be able to explain things. I see this in my mind. Okay, calling it. Well, the reason I call it live action is because, like, it was a movie. That's the only way I could. I don't know what to call it with the fleshy people. The new model looks so good. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. I'm just waiting for my rig person to like adjust it a little bit to fix a few inconsistencies. That's why I haven't been using it, but I felt like using it today. Meow. Honestly, I could get away with using this for, give me a sec. I have to do it this way, though. Excuse me. I might flashbang you a little bit, so I apologize. I could get away if I... Where is it? Not it. Is it this one? I could get away with this, I think. And if I did, Yeah, Garu teacher, it works, right? So I'm gonna see what rumors shit and people don't like talking about it because I basically did everything people hate with sequels. Oh. Didn't you Gundam also have a 2-palette thing in it? I haven't watched any Gundam, I'm sorry. Oh, I only had Transformers on TV. Oh. I tip my hand about this combo. I'm dying over the Y2K Gara reveal and you're living the dream. Hold on, I'll move back to my other room so I can show it off properly. Teacher showing shoulders, slut! I know. But my friend Lily T, she designed this outfit for me. She even gave me little bat wings on my shoes. And pearls and little hearts and platforms that are very sparkly, although my light is kind of off right now. I turn you off. There we go. I got little love heart stockings, which are really cute. And little lacies on my stockings, which are also really cute. And a big old chain skirt as well. It's a shit cash grab with no depth. Meow. I always hate that kind of stuff when it's like, oh, they made sequel. Sequel is not good. Oh. What? I keep pressing the wrong one. There we go. There's my jacket. It's so... coded. I can see that. I love G Gundam. It was a funny alternate universe thing. It had the shining figure. I liked it. Well, also Naz, hi. What are you groaning about, little man? You went for a big walk today and you had snacks. Imagine the mockbusters that was made at Atlantic Rim. That would have been funny. Dude, are mockbusters usually like the Bali films, or are they like the Chinese films that like copy the movie? hot for teacher tag on stream. Listen! I don't have a teacher outfit yet. I gotta work with what I got. Along with tons of other countries, Gundams like to kill a Gundam as Neo Mexico's Gundam and the Windmill Gundams from Neo Holland. Oh. I decided that if we manage to reach the sub point goal for a new emote, I'll commission a teacher outfit. Just so I have, like, something in the back of my mind. And you got a deal? The ponytail? That one. Hold on. You can't really see it with the jacket on there. That does look nice as well. It's not, like, super curly, like the long hair that I have for this outfit, but it does work. I personally really like... Blah. I think the twin tails look nice with it, too. But why a teacher outfit? Because I gotta do lessons. So I thought, oh, if I have like a cute little like... It makes sense. Leroy! Hello, welcome in. But you can already do that? I can? And that's why he has a trident. He's so quiet. Ocarano has cool designs. Why is it so quiet? Each time. Oh! Ocarano anime. Oh, I literally, the first image is super fucking depressing. Man. Rose, thank you. Where's... Apparently, Trash Taste back in 2020 did a review of it. Can we get a redeem for Van Halen's Hot for Teacher song? Wait, if I can find it, I'll do it. Why is pregnant one of the... Nyani? I'm very confused now. They look kind of cool. It's not really the mech I like the look of, though. I'm very specific with the shows I watch. Or, like, mech stuff I consume. If the design isn't good. Another VTuber got pregnant. Another one?! Man, I could answer that, but I get timed out. Oh. So fun fact about the gay frogs, it wasn't that off because it actually swapped frog sexes. Yeah, it's like, it's something to do with, like, I can't remember. Just how they absorb things through their skin and how, like, their hormones interact and stuff like that. I think frogs are, like, sleeper oysters, if that makes sense, where they can change their sex depending on the quantity of males and females in the environment. But it's, like, they're not really supposed to now, but they could. And, like, the water did that to them. A lot of fish can, too, yeah. You spell that mecha anime's name, where it's all a joke about jerking off, and it was a skinny arm that becomes big and strong, and the enemies are penguin dudes with... What? What?! Ooh, I love and hate watching anime with mechs because as an inventor engineer with no money, it's like an itch that can't be scratched. Dude, imagine, I can understand that. All I can think of is like, oh, like the super like, fucking, like, you know how like train autists, like Gundam autists over in Japan, they're like, fuck man, if I had the money, I could do this. I could build this. I could make it functional. I could make all the little flashy lights turn on and I could make that motherfucker walk. If I just had the money. If I just had the fucking money! I could definitely see it. What one is it? There we go. I'll do that. Well, I'll take Jurassic Park as a shitty dinosaur because it doesn't feature my favorite dinosaur. They're like, man... I'm sorry. It might be great to you, but they didn't have my favorite in there. And chemicals in the water was causing them to swap genders. Alex Jones just said it in the dumbest way possible. Oh! It was a plot point in the first Jurassic Park movie novel. Oh! It's the name of the sword. Let me find it. Dimedala Prince versus the... You know what? That sounds like a goofy show. Hold on. I want to see what the pictures are like for this. Okay. Give me a sec. Send that in. Oh, this looks like fun. This came out in 2014. Oh, this is definitely a fun show. I just, like, one of the first images that I see when I look up is just this. The penguin princess is the best girl. I'm assuming that's the one with the hat and the art, right? The fucking penguins look so stupid, man. Literally just Pinar out. That's so funny. Oh my god. It should have been me, damn it. They're being lewd with each other. Oh, it's like, actually I never watched, what is it even called? Darling in the Franxx. I'm assuming wasn't it similar for that? Need more seatbelts like that! Bonsai body about to expand dong in that mecha. This is what they call it. It's, at least it's not Darling in the Franxx and the whole cowgirl booty grabbing. I kind of thought it was cool how they piloted it like that, because it reminded me of Diva from Overwatch with how, like, she, like, would face forward and stuff rather than, like, sit. I thought that was, like, a really cool idea so she could, like, eject easily. Everything I saw about it looked obnoxious. All I know is, like, the show was good up until, like, literally the ending, and I was like, oh, it's one of those ones. I don't think I'll waste my time with that. This came before Franxx. No, I assume it came before Franxx, but I mean, like, Franxx, like, kind of, like, same concept, but not. Same, but different. Looks like Callum parts her mech where she rides it like a bike. Ooh. Callum piloting her mech in Code Geass. I still need to watch that properly because I fell asleep watching that. But I never knew why until I watched it. Look up Code Geass, Callum Nightmare Mech. Code Geass. Oh. There we go. Oh yeah. She's from Code Geass! Okay, I might have to revisit that artist that I follow on Twitter because holy shit. Can I zoom in, please? Now I'm not sure who he draws. Because I didn't realize she looked like this. I don't know which one he's drawing now. I'm so confused. That might actually be her and not her. I just thought he was drawing her a different way. He never has any text. It's always just like the drawing. Oh. Yeah, one is Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, they all really similar. Those are two entirely. Yeah, one's from Yu-Gi-Oh! One's from Code Geass. I didn't realize. I was like, wait, these aren't the same people? Wait, that makes it even better, Raisin. Now I feel like I feel validated in my assumption that they were the same person. He seems to have a redheaded type. I'm pretty sure you're onto something. Get along if they met. Hee. Also, hello, milkers. How you doing? Do you guys wanna once the ad like goes through and everything, do you guys wanna play the capture game? I'm actually really excited to try it. What do you mean, ooh, redheads? I thought she was Callan too. Should be a Yu-Gi-Oh with mechs instead of motorcycles. That would be really cool. But then what would the mechs do? Like, I guess maybe you could like pilot the mech and like maybe it was like those boxing, like the boxing robot thing. Like every time like your card did damage, you'd fucking smash the other mech. Monsters or something. I could see that. For the fun fact, the 5D's director also made Tachibana Hibiki based on Junk Warrior, since he directed both, and Hibiki's fighting style and upgraded forms influenced Junk Warrior. New upgraded forms of Junk Warrior Extreme and Junk Warrior. Oh! 5 redheads in my favorite character list. But check Aki's cycling outfit. Aki's Aki's cycle. Thank you, Machine, for the 2 of 44 cat ears. Yuppie! Dude, you and Guy are both. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to find a really good picture of it. Okay. Oh my god, you're right. Very similar. At least color scheme wise. Get out of here. Stop asking me to sign in. No, I can see it. Weak coward. I don't loot kaiju. Clearly you don't know Godzilla's game. This is the main girl from 5Ds and can make monsters real because psychic powers. She'll use Black Rose Dragon, which blow up the fucking field. Dude, she was my favorite. I was like, that lady's pretty. I want to be like her. And then she had Black Rose Dragon. I'm like, I want Black Rose Dragon card. Because dragon and pretty. Peak outfit, honestly. Respectfully. I'd fucking try. It's gone. I loved Black Rose. It was such a fucking fantastic design. And their shot was always good. If you want lots of booty shots and cool action, watch Agent Ica. That was a really good, like, OVA series. Like, it has really good story, too. And the art's nice. Alright. I'm gonna go make myself some tea. The ad's about to start, and then we can lock in and play capture games. Oh, he wants story with her ass. You bet your ass. But I could just watch hentai. Yeah, but action, fighting, cool, what do they call it? What's the fighting? Cinema, I don't know. Choreography, there we go. That's what I was looking for. yawn. Big yawn. Boy. Oh, good boy, Riri. He's so angry that he has to wear the phone. Oh, and once ago, that is more pointless with how it's written. Where? When? Welcome back, thank you! I need to get a new massage gun. I was using it on my shoulder while I was waiting for the kettle to boil, and I'm like, my cat knocked it off the countertop like months ago, and it sounds like a fucking jackhammer now, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Leg stretch, but it's not broken, so I don't want to replace it. A mermaid's thigh gaps. Oh, well, listen, they couldn't think of fishussy, so they were like, well, we gotta give him a gap somehow. Ooh, I mean, I guess he's a doctor, he's supposed to have that profession separation. Oh, I never watched the Monster Doctor show. More than usual is probably... Oh no, the kettle wasn't rattling. No, the massage gun that I have sounds like a jackhammer. No, that like, it got pushed off the countertop and I was using it on my shoulder and it's like, Jesus Christ, it's fucking loud. And Dad was watching TV and I'm like, I couldn't hear anything. Ooh. No, it's just I panicked some modes without actually just using Logic's things. We have IRL. Oh, wow. It's still better than a Senator's life that has just an author without logical explanation. Ooh. Replace it for sure. Meow wow. Alright, let me switch my stuff over so we can play games. I want to see what this is like. Ooh. Do mermaids give live birth or they lay eggs? I feel like they'd lay eggs. I feel like they're egg layers. I feel like live birth wouldn't quite make sense. But at the same time, I've been wrong before. Okay. Oh, so is my stream stable for you guys? Like, is it good on your end? Let's do, there we go. You're good? Okay, because it still says my, stream is unstable, but anything past, like, 600 kilobytes per second, is unstable on Twitch. But it's fine for me, at least. So no fish have. Become fully human. They birth half the baby and lay the other half. That would be cursed as fuck. I mean, that is the category. Maybe I should put it as games and demos. Oh, that's a tag, not a... Games and plus demos. There we go. Let's go with that. What are we playing? I found a game called CaptchaWare, and it looks really fun. So let me set this up. Studio mode, screen capture, and then I'll get it started. EXE stato. And then here we go. Oops. Boy effect. Let me know if it's too loud. I'll turn it down just a bit for now. But yeah, it's a really just like kind of goofy game, and I was like, I need to give this a go. So let me put my tail away. Oh, sharks have babies that eat each other in the womb as well. These sharks are fucking crazy. Ooh. Alright, I forgot about that. We gotta interview some mermaids. Gotta find them! Gotta grab them! Gotta nab them! They're actually drowned seamen who were kept alive by the curse of the ocean. That's crazy. Man, all I had to do was drown and I turned a pretty fish woman. That's crazy. Goals. Dick! Also, you wouldn't have to buy one of those fake tails. That's pretty cool. Maybe you could go make friends with crabs. Alright. I'm taking my jacket off for this because it is in the way. Plus my hair kind of is as well, but that's besides the point. We don't care about that. We're here to capture! And capture right. Please do not in the ocean. Fire hydrant. So basically, I gotta do a bunch of captures until... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I got really loud! Oh no! Fuck! Wait, wait! I'm so sorry! Stumble.
Please, please, please tell me I'm not the only one getting refrigerator calls.
Take time to appreciate it. Wait, I couldn't press it! Oh. Do I have to answer my phone again? I can't button mash! Ah! Oh, fuck. This is bullshit! Hold on, what's the game? I gotta turn that down. That's so loud, man. That's so fucking loud, man. Quazon! Hi! Welcome in! Confirm not a person. Fuck! Nah, we're gonna prove them wrong. I'll never let them be convinced that I am anything but a human. Of course, ignore the ears on top of my head. That's just, they're decorations, I swear. No, I'm not sus! I swear! Street sign. What do you mean, try again? Does that count in the back? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's loud for you guys again. Oh, fuck. Fire hydrant. No! I couldn't read that! You did it! I need to unlock my scroll wheel powers like Woody said. I'm at. Pay attention to the phone number. Oh, God. Oh, I did it! First try! No! Deal or no deal? No deal. What? Fuck! Nah, I got this, man. I'm totally a person. Boss. Does it say man show? Okay. Creepy ass photo. Sniper?
You are now verified. Please proceed to the next CAPTCHA.
Yippee! I'm waiting, man. I'm grass toucher! Shit. Second try. A, B, C. What? Am I supposed to just go verify without doing this? Please finish it. Isn't it G? Sep. What? Can a matchbox? Yes, one beat Mike Tyson. No, but a tin can? Oh, it's the word alphabet! Oh. Oh my god. Oh, everybody. What the fuck? Maybe we'll do the impossible quiz next. I don't know what the answer for this one is. I was right. The answer is really big. Is it just answer? Is it really just the big answer? I only have one. Oh, answer. No! No! I'm bad with those ones. Finish the order. Tomato. Ah! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Holy shit! No! I didn't think I'd have to jump! Okay, I know how to make a burger. I went to start with tomato. I know I had 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm like, you can't start that way. You have to do the tomato on the bottom. That's the bottom ingredient. I don't know what you're talking about. Sus my ass. I think I'm doing a fine job. Cause. What? Knobtle, you fucking knobtle! Freaky. $190.
You are now verified. Please proceed to the next CAPTCHA.
fucking... Nice shot. Yay. No! What? Why is it shallots? What can you put in a bucket to make it lighter? Gypsies, a hole, torch, can, laughter. I mean, a hole would. Oh, small onions. Oh. Torch? Why would a torch make a bucket lighter? Okay, it wasn't that one, and it wasn't that one last time. Infinite? An elephant? How many holes in a polo? 3? No, 4, because of the shirt, right? Yo, Angel Key High, deal or no deal? I answered deal and no deal last time. I think. I should let it show it. Seal? Yo, winner! Red, blue, yellow, yellow, red. Patty, cheese, lettuce, onion, tomato, bun, verify. Go, 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 go. Go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Almost there. Don't want to press the button, guys. I don't want to press the button, guys. I don't want to press the nuke button. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to fucking press it, man. I don't want to do it, man. I didn't ask for this, man. This wasn't what I wanted. Oh, okay. Wait, that's not good. Yay! Guys, look, I'm not a robot! Yay! Told you I was real. Oh, you happy cat! Look at him, he's a little guy. Yeah, I'm not a robot. Yeah, I'm not AI. I'm very real. Yeah. Like 5 tries. Sometimes there's some human error in the things we do, you know? Yeah, cat doll, cat girl, human, you know, same difference, am I right? I could have changed the audio here. That would have been a really good idea to check that before I started playing the game. That's stressful, man. That's a good game, though. I like that. That was a fun little thingy me boobs. Fun little thingy me boobs. What? What? Alrighty. She's a cyborg. I'm not a cyborg. Not yet, I'm not. I'd like to be. I don't know, Nikes don't count as cyborgs, do they? They're more robots, aren't they? Yeah, one day I'll get there. I said sometimes. Me. Yo, morning. How you doing? You need to do the tuning test on her. What boobs? Yeah. Oh, I get no. Nanotech wouldn't be considered cyborg because you'd have to have flesh to be. You have to be half human, half robot to be a cyborg. It would be android. Hello. Look at what's good. Oh wait. What the fuck? Robotism for people that don't know what don't want to work. No, I just want to be turned into robot so I'm no longer in pains. Why would you want to be psychopaths if you were down to work out? Well, you can still work out if you, there's that one Nikkei, she exercises even though, she's Nikkei. I think she can, like, I think she's one of the older models, so her body adjusts. I guess you can be a robot only in nanotech. No, robot and, android are different. Rumani, thank you. I remember, like, it's rude, I don't remember the rest of it. Brain in a jar, but the jar is a busty robot. Exactly. Sounds like an argument more than a truth. No, it's true. She can. She was like in the hospital and her body was wasting away. And she's like, I wish not to die. I wish I could become strong. And they're like, do you want to be a Nikkei? And she's like, put my brain in that fucking jar now. And now she teaches people workout stuff. Oh, what does she also do? She does like physiotherapy. What? If you enjoy working out, you can still work out. Yeah. An android is a humanoid robot. Yeah, and nanotech would count as a humanoid robot. But you wouldn't just say, hey, it's a humanoid robot. You say it's android. You know what? I become cyborg to fuck a chronic pain. I want to be a robot. And it is purely artificial. Cyborg has a human consciousness in it. I thought cyborg was like cyborg from Teen Titans. You had to be like a mesh of metal and human, not necessarily. Now I'm confused. What are Nikkei's considered? Androids or... Hold on. I guess they would be cyborg because the brain's still human, I guess? Hold on. I'm gonna ask the internet. Are cyborgs androids or robots? I'm asking. Cause I would assume it's androids. Just browsing some web pages. What? We're currently stuck on tvtropes.org. Gynoid is also a thing. Never heard of that term before. Robots are pretty much... Ah! Independently moving machine. Android is a humanoid machine. Cyborg... or just Nikkei's are cyborgs. Specifically, full conversion cyborgs. They're created by transplanting the brains of human women, usually volunteers, the terminally ill or deceased soldiers aged 10 to 25, into fully artificial mechanical bodies made from advanced materials like gordicium, for realistic skin and powered by internal cores. This process started during the first Rapture invasion when humanity needed super soldiers to fight the alien Raptures. Early prototypes are clunky machines, but modern Nikkeis look and act hyper-humanoid to avoid cognitive dissonance, aka brain melt from body mismatch. That's cool. Okay, cyborg is part organic, e.g. human brain, part machine. Android is fully synthetic robot mimicking a human. And then robot is generally machine for task, could be humanoid or not. Bodies are robotic, but the pilot is a real human mind. Way more than just a bot. Cyborg, human brain plus robotic body equals classic cyborg setup. Android, brains are 100% organic human, not AI or synthetic. Oh. Android replacement, you're a cyborg by even the strictest definition. Cool. Almost checks the Nikkei anyway. Yeah, they're human women. Nobody in the script with this definition. No, the Nikkeis, yeah, they basically just took people and put them in the robots. The easy way to remember is cyborg equals cybernetic plus organic, which is, what the term... Ah! For female to android, android can refer to male or female, and oh wow! Wally equals robot, Mega Man equals android, cyborg equals cyborg. Ah! Okay, that makes sense. To man-like. I guess that would mean nanotech would be Android then, because it's like, it's magic, but it's like tech magic, so it's like, there's no fleshy parts to it, it's all like robotic, but it's still human-like in like figure. And behavior, but it's got cat ears and cat paws. Wow, even. Technomancing, basically, is actually a cyborg. See, I like knew about Android 18, but I didn't know she was technically a cyborg. Yeah, death. You're not installing DoorDash on the nanotech. She can cook herself. Her paws might be misleading, but she can. She'll try. She'll do it. Me next, give me the cyberbody. Mine's falling apart. I need a new one. We can be in the sign up program together. We'll go through it. They don't get any bigger. It doesn't help. Godzilla's loose in how terms are used. The original Mechagodzilla is described as cyborg despite being wholly mechanical. Meanwhile, when they were talking about resurrecting King Ghidorah as Mecha King Ghidorah, the android M11 said it's possible he was created the same way, which would make him a cyborg. And the Nikkeis can either have the most of the memories or select ones from the first, more being rare. Wait, so a majority of Nikkeis don't keep their memories from their past life? That makes me worry what the fuck happened to them to, like, become a Nikkei. Her name is actually 18, Go Android is just a translation. No, it can fuck stuff up. Her and her brother were regular people the Dr. Jero snatched off the streets and— Wait, really? Will special Nikkei still technically create the bodies for the minds and how the bodies are? It can fuck stuff up. I never picked up that part of the story. Either that or I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. Wow. Only select memories for most Nikkeis, mainly. You know what? I can see that technically fucking up. Like, imagine asking if you could keep all your memories and it's like, you've been a Nikkei for like, what, 70 years or something, and your family's dead and all your old friends are dead and like, all this— yeah, you kind of wouldn't want to— yeah, you wouldn't want to fuck with that. It's an old quote. Any sufficiently advanced knowledge is indistinguishable from magic. Yeah. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild, like Zelda in general. Like the magic is like usually just like crazy, like future tech, but like, or like ancient tech. Bring back like the most recent story of Neon. Wow. I haven't actually played up until the most recent story. I should do more story stuff. He just built to look like Gara's Summit doesn't have any parts of said sun. Oh. Actually, that's a lie. Here in the Monsterverse, Mechagodzilla qualify as cyborgs. What about the Mechagodzilla from Kong versus Godzilla 2023? Oh, I just corrected my— Wait. There's a lot of things to think about. One of my favorite quotes. I think that's cool, though. Now I want a new Zelda game. I hope they announce one soon. Apparently the 30th anniversary passed by and they didn't announce anything for Zelda. I was like, what? I didn't even know that happened. So people are hoping maybe later this year they'll do like more movie stuff and talk about like the show on Netflix or something. And maybe announce something big and special. No, yeah, someone was like, it's the 30th anniversary and Nintendo didn't fucking acknowledge it, so hopefully they have something planned. Here's Mario. It's not even Mario. We gotta wait till March for that. March 10th, I'm pretty sure. No, I think it's because they're so focused on Pokemon right now. Like, Pokemon's in like a couple of days. I'm so glad they acknowledged New Zealanders and Australians for once in our fucking lives. And I love that it's at 1 at 2 a.m. in the morning, so I'm just gonna sleep through it and watch it when I wake up. Dot hack. It's gonna be exciting, Bill. New dot hack. I mean, it gives me an excuse to play the old one. Here's a Pikachu building cat. Yippee! And maybe the new Pokemon Animal Crossing is coming out this year. They're doing a Nintendo house thingy or whatever. I think like tomorrow, if I'm correct. Who I care about, yo. Listen, I mean, true, but also, like, man, nah. Like, we never had our time zones, and all of a sudden the account was like, hey guys, I got your time zone for you. I think they're doing a tree house. Will they play the game for a bit? Yeah, they're doing a Nintendo Treehouse. For some reason, they're doing Super Mario Bros. Wonder for the Switch 2 edition. And then they've got Pokemon Pokopia. And that's tomorrow at 2 p.m. PT and 5 p.m. EST. Or ET, or whatever you want to call it. Was a decade ago? That's a lie. Right? Right? Hold on. Right? 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 Yeah, there's a dot hack reboot coming out. Am I gaslighting myself? I could have sworn there was like it's an anniversary and someone was like, yeah, they didn't announce anything though. Came out in the 80s, I think. What game? Maybe it was the 40th anniversary? Oh, you're right! It would have been the 40th! Sorry. Fuck. Yeah, I just saw someone's post that said happy 37th anniversary and it was from February 22nd, 2023. It's announced? Wait, did they show anything for it or just the announcement for it? And coming out, I think, as a reboot. Yes! I saw a little video on YouTube for it and I was like, oh my god. Wow. Ooh. There are trailers. Wait, there are trailers? Hold on, I'll get it up. Let's see if we can see. New dot hack. New dot hack trailer. Yeah, isn't it all like self-funded as well? So they have full like control over what they do. If I remember correctly. It's not quite a reboot. Oh, nice! Good morning, the world. I do hope it's good because I'm personally, this might just be my bias. I like old tech and clunky tech that they used for, like this kind of stuff in video games, or in like media. So like, I'm not a fan of all the new like hyper stuff, like hyper realistic or like hologram or like fancy shit. Like, I think it kind of takes the whimsy and fun out of it. Yeah, I like the cassette futurism. I'm not like, whatever Pokemon is doing with its tech now, I hate in the games. I like the cassette futurism. So hopefully it doesn't stray too far from that kind of stuff. Because this is in-game, so I'll let it, like, slide. Alien aesthetics. Yeah, creative with the limitations is way more fun than like, this is a hologram, this is that, this is this. It's like, no, use the cool cassette futurism tech, please. Oh. Alright. I also don't know if I'm gonna play that new Silent Hill game. It looks kind of bad. You know? Stay close to story. Driving when I realized something about Nikkei's and cyborgs. Yo, what you realize? Even 60s sci-fi tech was cool. Dude, I unironically wanted to get that car that has like the, almost like a, oh god, what do they call it? It looked like a really cool, like, futuristic, but like cassette futurism like style dashboard. It was all like green lights and everything, and it was really fucking cool. No, not Silent Hill F. There's another one that's coming out. Yeah, like the analog, Cart. But it was really cool. Can't remember what it's called. Oh, this is kind of cool. What is this? 14 classic dashboards you'd never seen in a modern car. Fuck you, I'll accept your cookies, asshole. Now show me the pictures. Oh. This is actually kind of cool. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see. Look at it! Look at it! Innocent Mini. That looks really neato. I like that. It's odd, but it looks cool. Like something that would be out of like some oh my god, what do they call it? Like tech dystopia. Oh, so hi, Kelly! I showed the art and everything. Everyone loves it. Hi! Take this quirky quiz. Citroen. As uncomfortable as this car wheel makes me feel, I see the character in it and I really like it. That's fucking cool. It's like weird, but it's cool. It's got the flicky switches, it's got the twisty knobs, it's got the another flicky switch, it's got another flicky switch. Oh, this is a one-handed wheel. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's an unusual steering wheel. I love it when people had fun with the things they made like this. You're right, Silvermax. It makes me uncomfy. No, this is, what would you call it? Not misleading. Surprisingly. Comfy stream to your detriment. We still doing that, sadly. What, the making cool designs or ruining them? I want people with fun designs is like how we come up with the N64 controller. That and the skin coming off your hand. Citroen Visa. Oh, that's cool! This is like going to a fucking arcade, dude, and playing like games and shit. Oh, I have no idea what's going on here, but I like this. This is cool. I'm waiting for Ani to be promoted in a Nikkei event before it expires. Ooh, had the weirdest interiors. It feels like so gamer coded. True gamers swap out their steering wheel for Donkey Kong Bongo. The faster you tap, the faster you'll drive. Oh, this looks cute. I like this. Oh, I like this steering wheel. This feels like something out of the Jetsons. Didn't experiment after too many failures, so they stopped being unique. Yeah, that's what, I watched a video about a guy that was talking about the Nintendo Switch, and they're like, they found what works. Why would they change it? Like, we've kind of gone past the days of experimenting with consoles and making cool new things. And then it's like, well, we found what works now and what people like to buy, so trying to make something, like, crazy, like, unique now is, like, a bit of a, don't really need to do it. I'm kind of sad, but I get it. They're making excuses. The critics have something to say. I think it's more like, who's gonna buy it kind of thing. Like, I thought the Wii U was a really cool concept, but it didn't really sell well because they didn't market it very well. It's about my steering wheel for a Guitar Hero control. Every mistake is a slight swerve into traffic! That's funny. What in the Homer Simpson car am I looking at? It is a Pined Diner. It looks really fucking cool, dude. I love my Wii U. I love it as well. I probably could, Bill. Looks like a frog up front, Ribbit. Oh, you're right! He do! I like how it has the 3 little dots on the side of it. Oh. Oh, so hi there. Oh, no, that's not very saying hi. Flame Ray, hello! Oh. Am I the only one that heard the sound of sitting on those seats and then getting off of them, and when it's like super hot weather and you're wearing shorts, I can feel my skin peel off those seats. Like, you sit on those and they have the fluffy leather sound, like, you know, where it's a bit cushy, and then, like, you get off of it and you peel off of it. Oh, that's so cool, though. They got, like, I don't know what all the door buttons do. There's a whole lot of those. This is so nice, though. Fucking love how chunky the wheel is. It's so neato spaghetto. Man, I love cars. He's green, Austin. Oh, I've seen the Maestro before. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they had like the future techie. Oh. Reminded of that trauma. Also, the wet soup left behind. The thigh skin coming off because skirt lamel. Exactly. Catgo skin jerky. That is 80s future. I love it though. It's so good. It rotates the face. Wait, that's a thing? This is the... It does not say cummy. Audi Quattro. Oh, I remember when car steering wheels had the 4 fucking wheel... The... Was it Holden that had the 5? No, that's the Olympic rings. No, I remember, I don't know who it was that had a car that had the full rings on it like that, but I remember that on the steering wheel. It is not the cummy car. That's an Audi. Someone was driving an Audi, I remember that. Dude, it looks, I love the lighting though, like this lighting goes so fucking hard. That is the Audi logo. I mean, it would make sense. It's such poor quality for them. Are they really? Dad was watching the car, where they fix them up and everything and sell them for like a profit, and they bought one that he said people called it a fishbowl and it didn't sell very well because it was a shit car. And I was like, oh, it looks kind of cute. They fucked up the paint job on it though, and he's like, yeah, they didn't sell it. $1 million train car. A totally legit wheeler dealer, yes. He knows what I'm talking about. The most fuck-ass drivers around here. I noticed it's Audis, what is it? Fuck. There's a very specific car. It's like in the middle of being a fancy car, but not quite. It's like a step down. Dude, fuck BMW drivers. I was almost a BMW driver because Dad was like, you should get a small car, mate. And I'm like, I don't want to pay that much for a small car. I hate Tesla drivers because they always run me, almost always run me over. Like, literally, they come out of nowhere. You don't hear the engine. Like, I was doing something the other day, and all of a sudden there was a Tesla there, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm looking where I'm going. I just didn't hear your ass. I looked, you weren't there. I'm gonna try stop camera, start myself, project not for profit. Ooh, Chrysler. Oh, that's cute. They have little, like, sewn, like, leather, maybe? Oh, that's cool. I like the dials, though. Just big old chunky dials. Check mirrors. Oh, it wasn't mirrors. No, I was pulling out, and I, like, looked left, looked right, and I was like, okay, there's nobody there. And then I started to turn to the left, and then all of a sudden there's a Tesla fucking coming down at me, and I'm like, what you can wait. Stop speeding up. I have the right. I'm already half pulled out, and you were, like, down the road. Fuck off. How much asbestos in this car? It's like I really only one in 4 cars of Tesla. It's dystopian here, man. I like my car where it combusts the fuel. I like it when it kind of splurts the black stuff out of it. I like it when it uses the gas. Agreed, small car for a small cat girl. I think he just didn't want me deciding to pull a soccer mom thing and like getting the SUV and totaling everybody else's stuff. I drove the SUV we owned fine though. I wasn't the one that caused the accident. I got T-boned and she ran a red light. Reproducing much away to have no fear. Look, I think electric is a future, but fuck Tesla. Dude, I just don't like electric cars, full stop. I don't like the hybrids either. I don't like any of them. Actually, you know what? Hybrid drivers are pretty bad too, now that I've realized it. There's Dick Marble Tech. I mean, I don't mind them if you're, like, doing city stuff, because it's, like, nice and quiet, but, like, I live out in the fucking boonies, bro. Like, there's one guy that owns one that he's charging that shit every day. You hear about the Cybertruck driver destroyed their car by giving it a car wash? No! They're never a family in Cybertruck. It's always a single dude in his 30s. No, I actually, they don't have Cybertrucks here, so I've never seen it. Remember correctly, some dude gave a Tesla an engine and everything. Ooh. Yeah, I like gas fueled cars. I don't know like the like Twick. Because they don't, with the distance you have to drive and everything, it's not worth it here. I'm not stinky! Rest well! I might catch you in a Shy Lily stream if she's streaming tomorrow. I like the combustibles. It does not say Pinot. It does not. Ford Cortina. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I'm not really a fan of this one with the carpet in the bottom, but like, hey. It's not bad. It's just not what I'm looking for. You saw a real one a couple of months ago. I like the look of Cybertrucks because they look like a car if you took the polygons away from it. Like if you dropped it down to PS1 graphics or something. I think it's a little teehee funny haha. At least visually. Wasn't there a guy that like put a Ford wrap on his like Cybertruck as well? I think I remember that. He wrapped his Cybertruck to look like a Ford or something. That was funny. I love it when people have a sense of humor. Ooh. Somebody tried to put a car wash and immediately shut down and installed inside the wash. When they contacted Tesla, and the response was they gave a page and they used a manual page so that if you actually press a middle console button that lets your car about to give it a wash. Wait, really? So did the Cybertruck go into panic mode and think like the person was gonna die or like something was happening outside it? Oh. It was a McDonald's I was stopped at. Oh. Would destroy every living thing in 5 miles. That's one thing, like, electric cars are super bad for the environment, because if you get into a wreck, that battery, they don't fucking know what to do with it, because if that thing leaks out, you're fucked. And Cybertruck just broke because it completely electronic and can't handle a bath. I mean, that's kind of a mood. There's horrible support for their products. I wouldn't be surprised. Electric is not the future, it's actually worse than gas. I won't get into it. No, I agree with you, don't worry. Hydrogen fuel cell is the best option, works sound, same as gas, no emissions, burns completely clean into water and way more efficient. Yeah, we just don't have the infrastructure for hydrogen. She never leaks my battery. Oh, I mean, it happened once, and now the little massage thingy that it leaked out of doesn't work, and I have to use a massage gun on my cat's nose rather than a fucking, like, hand massager. Yeah, it's a mood, you don't have no bath, stinky. Listen, I don't, I pass out, they get too hot. Unless it's, like, cold water, I just fucking pass out. You might Starbucks employee that drives them because I see one every once in a while. I feel like if you're a Starbucks employee and you drive a Tesla, you're probably not making the right choices in your life because that's, like, a really expensive car. Is this, like, the equivalency of, like, when poor people buy, like, a really expensive brand stuff to make themselves appear richer than they actually are? Which is stupid because we could literally hook up a hydrogen plant to fuck huge solar farm to... All I know is solar farms are really bad too because they superheat and they basically kill everything underneath them. And you have to like wipe out a lot of land for it so you get rid of a lot of like natural grassland and homes and shit for like animals and crap. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, fair. That's why you use a strategic replacement. Yeah, you gotta put them in like buildings and everything. Insurance, I'll forgive you not knowing just how carbonated car brained. I was like, carbonated? Is this a soda joke? Thinking there's not a good answer to pollution yet. They're working on it. Yeah. They ours. Make it too low to the ground. Yeah, you're supposed to put it on top of buildings and stuff. Like, the reason my room gets as hot as it does is because when it's like the middle of summer, the solar panels I have on the roof, they trap the heat into my room, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm dying, man! Because they're like working overtime, and then they've got the heat on them. Is OZ is crazy. I think people would go how big it is in 15k per charge, but it take like a month to go anywhere. That's what I tell people. I'm like, if you have an EV, that's fine if you live in a city. But if you live outside like I do, like fucking boonies, you're not gonna make it to the nearest city. You're just not going to on an EV. You need to have at least diesel or petrol. Like, you're not... It's not working out for you, brother. Octane is how you're gonna have to live it. Makes sense because I've never said driver smile even once riding around in it. Oh. I'm just catching up. Well, should my battery until I stall. I actually thought this car was fucked up for a second, and I remember the axle would change that. That looks like a cool car though. Oh, I like how the buttons are different colors. They look like I'd eat them. Like, you know those candies that you just fucking crunch and everything and they'd shatter your teeth? Yeah, that's what that looks like. Probably shouldn't bite the knobs on the car dashboard, but you know, there's a first time for everything. That car, at first glance, it's like, it looks kind of ugly, but I like it. It's only got one rearview mirror. Interesting. Huh. Usually you should have at least two. Vegetable oil fuel tanks, master. Vegetable oil fuel tanks, the ethanol is actually really bad because it eats the rubber over time. It's like significantly cheaper, but in the long run, you're replacing your parts a lot more than not. Yeah, corn cars are not great. I still remember it took a full week from Mandurah to Sydney. Dude, it's so long. The loaded cars only have a driver's side mirror. Really? I didn't know that. Probably should have picked up on that. Oh, I like this guy. This is the Mercedes-Benz. He's got bug eyes. MPG to maintenance is the real balance. Yeah. It's supposed to be plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, but I also believe less people should be able to drive. I agree with that. I saw another car accident today. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I personally, though, this is just my bias because I'm a manual driver. I think if you drive an automatic, you're just not locked into driving as much as you are a manual. Like, it just feels like you're not paying attention to the road. But then again, I could just be like, you know, my bias towards manual driving. It just feels like you have more of an ability to just zone out and, like, not really pay attention. Like, you go more autopilot, if that makes sense. Whereas manual, you have to be paying attention. Like, you have to shift gears. You have to know if there's someone in front of you or behind you. How fast can you go? Can you speed up? Do you need to shift your clutch? I think manual would overload you. I can see that. I think I learned the other day that apparently, like, there's like a thing where people actually, like, they don't bond with their cars. They quote unquote become one with it. Where it's like, if it's a manual, it's like, so, you know how, like, in mech shows, or, like, it's literally Gundam shows, how they become one with a robot. It's like that, but with cars, because you can, like, feel how it shifts and changes gears. It's like an extension of yourself. You have to act seriously. Recognizing your vehicle as a two-down killing machine is the main thing. Yeah, a lot of people drive like they don't know that. Got a family of 4 in a bus stop, I'm gonna slap on the wrist. What the fuck? Man, I feel like if you kill anyone in, like, a car accident, you should just fucking jail. Jail. And then plus how many people you killed for that long. Remember, these things kill more people yearly than sharks. It's true. Drive responsibly and never under the influence. Get the car, Shinji, but it's a stick! Dude, my mom got a $400 fine. Fuck him, dude. That's fucked up. That reason is I'm already fully locked into the road and hyperware because I don't trust anyone else, so manual would be too much. I can see it being overwhelming. I was forced to learn manual because my parents were like, you're not driving automatic. I was like, what? They're like, you can learn how to drive in an automatic, but you're gonna drive manual. And I was like, oh. So every time I was doing driving lessons outside of like my designated driving instructor lessons, it was in the family car in the manual. So I had to know how to do it, otherwise I wasn't getting my hours. So at least South Australia is the only state that still does it, but you can pass in an automatic and drive a manual afterwards. You don't need to get a separate license. I feel like that's really unfair as well. I feel like if you learn how to drive an automatic, you should be allowed to fucking just drive a manual at some point without getting a license for it. That was the best car. Yeah, it's car theft deterrent because they're like, how the fuck do I shift a gear properly? Wouldn't say fit to jail if you kill someone. Some people do dumb shit and have a chance to react. I mean, that's true, but if you run a red light, if you did that on purpose. There's so much more for urban city drivers. Oh, no, yeah. You know what, I should kind of, like, reel that back in. If you live in the city and you own an automatic, fucking valid, because those roads, man, I would want to be able to stop my car without having to shift the clutch every fucking few minutes. It's bad enough if there's, like, traffic for a school that I have to drive past, and everyone's, like, moving inches. Yeah, if you live in a city, automatic is valid. If you're out in the fucking sticks like me, learn your goddamn manuals! Suburbs, but same principle. Yeah. Ooh, I won't kill a family of 4, not yet. You can live with the timing for the transmission. I will burn it out, guaranteed. No, I get that. I used to drop the clutch a lot and, like, stall out the engine. But then, because I always was like, I don't understand, Mum. How do you just fucking drive a manual? And she's like, it's second nature. And I'm like, I don't know. I always panic when I do it. And now it's just second nature for me. I maybe occasionally grind a gear, but that's only because I'm trying to shift it higher than it should be. And I haven't realized I haven't pushed it over far enough or something. No manual, yeah. I might teach us nutrition and driving. My old Volvo has an automatic that allowed me to switch to manual. Yeah, there's like switch things that you can do now. I was staring into a car the other day that was the same model as mine that had like the automatic version, and it's so weird to see how it's set up. That looks cool! Oh, I like this. Look how clean that is. That steering wheel would get really hot though. That center is leather. It would also peel. I'm Australian dash cam videos and it can be scary to watch. Dude, fucking people don't know how to drive out here, man. That's crazy. That and the kangaroos. I use full brightness in no regard for how distracting it can be. So I can focus. I don't know how people use their phones at full brightness. Mine's always on like barely visible unless I'm outside and need to turn it up so I can see it in the sunlight. You know? I also smashed the main transmission car through a garage. Whoa! I can see there's a little bit of trauma there. Yeah, you wouldn't want to drive a manual if you're scared of like fucking up again. I drive manual because it made backing up in docks easier. Yeah. He's a real disconnected dude. Finally back from sorry, Barry! And the folks see I to see my phone. I have to turn up the contrast. I have to do that every time as well, yeah. The only reason I have my brightness so low on my phone is because I remember reading that story about the guy in like China or something that was like always using his phone in the dark on high brightness and his fucking retina detached. And I was like, what? That could happen? And it's like, yeah, the eyeball just fucking collapses in on itself if it, bright blue light in dark room. Same over here in North Florida. I just do it for battery purpose. I only use my phone when I'm outside, so it's usually full brightness. I can see in the Brazilian sun. Yeah, it's why I'm always like, never use phone with dark, or never be on your computer in a very, very dark room. I do it for both reasons. I have my phone at full brightness. My eyes aren't weak. Both of you even use your phone outside. I was gonna say, isn't there like a thing in Brazil where like, you only leave your house with how much you can afford to lose or some shit like that? Because it's like most likely someone's gonna steal it. In Carlos manual study how to shift smoothly using passengers. Oh, even in the daytime, I turn the light on over my computer. Brazil is wild, DMs. That's fucking PvP server. Ooh. Well, that's a groovy car. Dude looks like he's vibing though, beanie and everything. Now I hear the Polish music from the car game that I want to play. Resident Brazilian enlighten us. Oh, people know me here. Look photos in any state of North Florida that has similar low tax rates. Oh. Yui's gonna retire to Canada someday and nerf himself. He's not gonna have to worry about leaving the house and getting things yoinked. Come in with OP endgame. PV. Exactly! If you just don't care if you take my phone, I'll punch you in the throat. You know what? Yeah, fuck him, dude. Having one of the most oppressive customs. Dude, I wanted to send him gamer subs, cups, and cookies, and no, they wouldn't let me. Man, they start to get mid after a little bit, don't they? What year did this come out? Ah, it's a fucking BMW. No wonder it's kind of mid. I can smell this car, though. Those fucking vents. My mum's old car had that. Cobalt, hi, how you doing? Welcome, yeah. I hope you're having a nice night. Hello, hello. We're looking at old car dashboards because I was interested. I've seen these ones before. They're little goober guys. Man, clown car. There's like nothing there. There is no airbag. There's only going through the front of it. There is snake skin on the side of the door. It's a tricycle car too. That's so funny. All the engine bits are like basically in there. A person extremely... I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. Ooh, now this good gentlemen's and ladies is a fucking fantastic car. That's gorgeous. I love that. Look at that shape. Hey, Polo and add to Discord. You need to make more money monthly before moving to Canada and getting better Japanese because the requirements to live in Japan got higher. Oh yeah, I think that's why a lot of the HoloLive members had like issues recently is because they upped the requirements of like living there as a citizen, and I was like, that's fucking crazy. Is that an Edsel? That is a Ford Consul Zephyr Zodiac MK2 or Mark II. And I can't explain why. They have fun and whimsy, Nero! That's why they're cute! Old cars have fun and whimsy. And now all of them are boring and stinky. I don't want to live in Japan. It's crazy. We got no airbags or seatbelts. We die like men! Exactly. Much more charming than current cars. Yeah, like, I had a Super Beetle for a while, and then I was like, Dad, we gotta get rid of it. It's like, this is just a constant money sink, and I don't want to drive it because it's a death trap, and he's like, fine. Also, because we had to sell the car because we needed money to, like, pay bills. But 07 to whoever bought it off of us, I hope they're getting at least put back together. Like, look at this car, Nero. This thing's a little goober. It looks like a frog. I'll tell you one thing, that Naughty's was peak decade for trunk storage. It was! Driving inside a spring trap. So, literally, you would turn a corner and the door would open. Like, I remember sitting in the back seat with my mum and her bestie were, like, driving the car one day. And the seatbelt didn't work properly either. It was loose as fuck. So, I just remember, like the door opened as we made like a right turn, and like her friend almost fell out of the car, and they were giggling and laughing, and I'm like, no, 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 no! I want out of this vehicle! I would have walked home that day. Well, old cars had style. Modern cars are the same recycled chassis with different internal components. Yeah. That's why, like, this is a car, not a H1 chop. Yeah! Japan making it harder for foreigners to come in and do business, but not making it easier for their own people will surely have great consequences for a tourist country. I just think whatever happens, I hope that I can go to a cherry blossom festival, dude. When I was hearing people were shitting in the streets, or like that's where they had to cancel it, I was like, that's fucked. Because one of my dad's workmates was going to Japan for the cherry blossom festival, only to find out it was cancelled. He was like, what the fuck? I had one of the memes, and it's because it's a fucking joke. I will look see. Is this the car stuff? Give me a sec. Where is the memes? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Memes. Oh, there we go. About, oh? Oh my god, this looks like something you'd like unlock in like a Hot Wheels game, dude. Hold on. This looks like I had to do like 6 trick flips to get up on this really high place to unlock this car. Yeah, I read about that. You'd probably be okay. The one-person narrow cars. When Japanese say they hate foreigners, they're talking about Chinese and Koreans. Well, they call everyone Gaijins and stuff. Well, at least the some people. They do have some places that don't let you in if you're like a foreigner. What the hell am I, bro, smiling like that? He's just a happy guy. Listen, the blood feud between like I don't even go near that, dude. Asian blood feud is crazy. Like they hate each other, man. My dad and mom, when they said they were living in Japan, they said it was fucking crazy. They were like, yeah, nah, you don't bring that shit up. They fucking hate each other. That's some Tron looking shit there. It is! But if Tron was like a Happy Meal and like, what do you want to call it? Yeah, it looks like a McDonald's Happy Meal of like a Tron vehicle. And that says as far as, yeah, I don't want to talk about it either. They just fucking hate each other, man. Strong. Yeah, they do very strong dislike. Other you know what? Yeah, it's like friendly fire, kind of. But, I hate setting neighboring countries, starts with T. Also true. Did I tell you guys, AliExpress actually reached out to me to fix my problem? I didn't realize typing their thing in and saying you had an issue was like an automatic, like, message sent to you from, like, a bot account of, like, AliExpress to, like, fix your stuff. They were like, we're here to help you with the problem that you're having with your account. And I was like, oh, I didn't even see it because it was in, like, the, you know, the, request DMs thingy? Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh, well, I maybe could have, but, you know, I don't need the stickers anymore. I'm not really feeling like buying them. And I'm not making a Temu account either, because I don't want my third-party information sold somewhere, thank you. Or my information sold to a third party, thank you. Or you get a scam item. My favorite thing for, like, that I've seen of, like, a Temu post is, like, my sister bought this because it said, like, it reduces the usage of power in your house and, like, make bills, like, cheaper and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, that's a scam, right? And she's like, no, it's not. The little light's on. And she's like, and then I was like, watch this. And she opened it up and it showed that it was just, like, an empty box with a light circuit running through it. And I was like, no! Scammer! I remember the brand of a car. I had trouble with double take when I saw it. Makes me wonder. No, they don't really like any of their neighbors. Not particularly. Well, at least from what I learnt from history. Hold on. Where was... Oh, I broke that. Ooh! That's a cute picture. Thank you, Woody. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh. There we go. Clickety clackety. Sorry, I'm just responding to message. Fuck Temu. I don't know how people buy off of it when it's clearly just Wish 2.0. Yeah, like when I saw Temu, I was like, this is just Wish, isn't it? But like rebranded. It's okay, you're allowed. Just a little bit of ASMR. Reminded me of what Hasmi mentioned after coming back from Japan recently. Oh? What did she say? I don't watch Hazumi. I don't get to watch a lot of people. That makes me sage. Time zones, me being productive, have to do life things. Gotta go do the thing, cat girl, meow. Gotta make sure I get the works done, meow. I got an early stream tomorrow. I just realized that this might be counterintuitive to, a little bit counterintuitive staying up this late. Hey, maybe I should go to bed. Oobies. No, it was good, but I also can't leave the past behind. That's true. Well, this must be the Umo? Hold on, I'm seeing video things pop up. Give me a sec. What is this? I don't know what I'm watching, but they spin. A machine that promotes somebody god status so you can transcend time literally and cool things you want. Honestly, that'd be really cool. I don't know, maybe we'll find like some like Godicium or whatever, or maybe like the shit from Final Fantasy 7 and they'll inject that into me and I'll become like God or something. That'd be cool. Apparently her uncle had mentioned that their family used to be nobles for the modern period in Japan, and they had been cursed by a servant because they been treated badly by the family. Legit now a believer in Japanese blood feuds with that context because she said it might have been why she's been having bad luck for a while. That's crazy. Listen, it doesn't matter if you believe in like that kind of stuff or not. I'm always one of those people that's like, I like to at least acknowledge that there's a possibility it's true, because if you don't like acknowledge it, what if something bad happens because you didn't acknowledge it? It's like the guy in horror movies that's like, nah, ghosts aren't real, and the fucking ghost kills him first because it's like, guess what, bitch? Yes, I am. And then it's like, it's so Jover. You know, I don't want to be the guy that dies first. I'm a cat girl. I'm gonna go first anyway. I'd rather go on principle. You're 11-ish tomorrow, so I'll be able to just start and duck out for an hour or so. You're fine. You gotta go be productive. I kind of want to do more arts and crafts, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do more no, it's why isn't my music playing? Thank you. We're gonna be doing more of the I'm gonna do Ocarina of Time. I got there eventually. Took me a little bit, but I rambled. What? My prediction is ghosts is always shout rent in suspected haunted locations. I don't know what that does. But that sounds funny. There's a very simple reason I never messed with the Ouija board. I'm basic human. I don't know if they get legit or not, and are on their side of caution. It's only logical. All I know is, like, my dad said when he was on the Wisconsin and everything, that, there were, like, 3 guys that were really into occult shit, and they do, like, not seances, but they like to fuck around with things. And he said he heard them screaming and crying one night, and they came running out of their room, like, apologizing profusely, like, we'll never do it again, kind of shit. And my dad was like, yeah, I'm fucking convinced demons are real and yeah, fuck that, man. I was like, ah! My policy with supernatural stuff is, it might not be real, I'm not fucking with it, just, yeah, like, there's crazy, like Malaysian, like, horror games, like, Filipino horror games, where they, like, talk about some like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, you play those horror games where it's, like, some Southeast Asian horror, and you're like, yeah, nah, man, I ain't fucking with that. Also, what's up, Ori? Unbelievable, I haven't seen any ghosts or stuff like that. I don't want to discount it, yeah. Are real and punched God in the face. Have a nice night. That's okay, Kabuki. I don't really believe in most occult stuff, but that doesn't mean I'll mess. Yeah, it's like, you might not believe in it, but you're not about to find out and stop believing. You know? You don't want to prove yourself wrong, you know? Next time, punch him in the dick for all the bullshit, or I will. He needs to give me a W, dude. I'm waiting for it. Oh. Yes. What? What? Why? What do you, why? Why? Also, I'm gonna send you these. Phil loved Ori. Supernatural reminds me of the Ouija board meme, 910 pickles. My mom believed. I don't think she knew one way or another, but I don't dare fuck around and try and... Yeah, it's like sometimes you're better off just not knowing things. Well, okay, what was I looking for? I don't remember. I was wrapping it up because I need to go to bed. I didn't realize the time. I still haven't had a shower, and I gymmed today, and then I went for a walk, and then almost turned to crisp in the sun. Dean, slow down there, Sammy. It takes time to spell one on this. Dude, I'm so sad that they, like, continued the series. They should have ended it ages ago. I heard it was kind of shit after a bit. Like, literally the last episode I stopped at was the one where, Dean told Crowley, just because she's, your mom doesn't make you family. Or, like, just because you're related by blood doesn't make you family, and fucking left him. And I was like, damn. Because all I remember is Crowley was doing shit for his mom because it was his mom, and then Dean's like, you're fucking dumb, dude. Use my code! It's currently 20% off rather than 10% off, so you get an extra 10 if you're feeling special. Also, I'm not doing nutrition class tomorrow. It's not on the schedule. I'll do it next week. I'll schedule it at least for next week. Yeah. I just needed to make sure, you guys wanted a specific day. It will be, now PC-led classes, so you guys just ask me questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Yeah, I always feel special. Fuck yeah. Especially when you's his. It's not because I put something in the water, I swear. It's mostly just because you like being around me. Family name is said to be cursed, and I believe it more as I get older, because I have had nothing but absurd, weird, bad luck all my life, and there's only me and a couple others left in the family with the last name, and we all experienced crazy shit. No, without the last name, never had like any kind. I'm honestly convinced I'm cursed or something. Cause I went to like a psychic with mom for fun and everything, and I just remember like one of the ladies being like, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, what do you mean you're so sorry? And she's like, you're kind of like, your entire existence, you're kind of just born to suffer. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by that? And she's like, you're kind of put in this earth to do something. You're, like, kind of a leader and everything, but, like, the only way, like, you kind of, like, learn to become someone strong enough to, you know, take care of other people and do shit is just suffering. It's like, I'm really sorry, you're not supposed to be happy. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This is bullshit! Super crazy luck, so I'm sending it all to you. Please, I need luck. And toxoplasmosis has nothing to do with... No, nothing at all. Well, that particular fate can go to hell. That's what I was like. I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, it's kind of like bad, but it's not bad. But she's like, yeah. But it's honestly, it's kind of funny because what she said did come to fruition. And I'm like, I found that out through other things to do with just shit. And I was like, you know what? This really fucking sucks that she was right, but... She didn't know how right she was! You can seize your own destiny. We'll change that fate. Not until we get into a turn-based fight with God. I mean, I'm currently doing it. You still a little tag. Haven't thrown hands with him yet. Training arc made me who I am. Literally, I was having a moment, like, ages ago, like, when shit first happened, and I was just talking with Gabo in DMs, and he's like, Ame, this is really fucked up of me to say, but you'll at least understand, because it's your sense of humor, right? I was like, yeah, and he goes, now that your mom's dead, technically this is your anime character arc, and I'm like, dude, you're so true! I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, he ain't fucking wrong, though. Turn-based fight with the big man himself. Listen, I throw hands like the Hobo Santa game we played. Need friends like that to make exactly. If you just not set in stone, only possibilities can be predicted. if you want to hear something super crazy scary with psychics and stuff like that, my mum saw one when she was in New York with dad like years ago, and because they were just stopping by like New York to like see friends and family, and she went to like this rickety old like fucking like psychic lady like down like a side street kind of thing, and I remember my mum telling me this story. She's like I've mentioned this before on stream. She like had multiple miscarriages and everything, which was really unfortunate for her because she like her and dad really wanted kids. And she, before she even started trying, the psychic lady told her how many she'd have and a few other things that she said actually happened, as well as like things to do with me. That she's like, I can't tell you the things that have to do with you. I was specifically told not to. And I was like, are they good or bad? And she's like, I'm not allowed to say. And I'm like, I wish you could play button mashers. You were born to play Asura's. I really was, dude. Another thing that was pretty crazy that she told her was like, you're not supposed to live a long life. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up. And this was like maybe like 10 years ago she told me this. So yeah, you were fucked from the get-go. Exactly! You think 7 would be a lucky number, but my life's been hell. I'm curious to visit them and wind up in Australia. Needs to be laughed out and you damn, things can change. One would hope. No, yeah, it was like crazy. I was like... conversations we had in hospice about that shit was like, man, fuck that lady. And Mum was like, yeah. She's like, at least I knew. But yeah, crazy things. Some of them, well, at least majority of them, I'm pretty sure are just scamming you for money, but sometimes it's a crazy old lady down an alley street that can tell you your future with a couple of tea leaves and some shit. I'm going through shit, mostly going through the worst shit in my life at the worst mentally because I can... See, I like that you're locked in. There's hope for you. I'm trying to do the same for myself. At least I got my mental health care plan so I can go and crash out to my psychologist again. How have you been, Ame? Oh my god, I have so much to tell you. You'll get there? I better fucking get there. Anyway, I'll leave before I get more doomer and gloomer. Sorry, your cat girl's a sad girl by her nature. Who do we want to raid tonight? Who is doing things? Who is doing things? Ooh, Tobbs is doing... Oh, we haven't raided Tob for a bit. Wait, Pip is on? Fuck! How long is she on for? How... Okay, never mind. Someone I went to raid is, Oh, she's playing Overwatch? I cry. No! I cry. I'm sorry, if y'all play it... What the fuck is going on? Stop clicking on people's accounts that I'm not clicking on. Ragey. I relate to you heavily. I would not wish my life on anyone. I think she's still going, so we'll raid Tob. I love Tob. Oh, the Night Cleaner looks like a fun game. Okay. Listen, if they're playing PvP games, I refuse to raid. Valorant, no. Apex, no. Overwatch, no. I do it on principle. You playing League? No. Oh my god, I think my Twitch is fucked. Either that or my mouse. There we go. I will send you guys off to the best skunk in the world. I hope you have fun. She a little freaky. I hope you don't mind her. Ooh. I'm trying to share a bit while I can. I might be in the youngest side, but I've been a lot through whatever. You're fine, Yuli. I'm just doing pink could be the mouse. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Go enjoy Skunk Gal. I love her. She's great. There's nothing wrong with playing Overwatch. I just don't raid people while they're playing PvP games like that. Just because it's like, I feel bad for you guys because you get like stonewalled by this like the game, and you can't really say hi to the streamer because they're locked in. Tomboy liquor. I'm Gary today. I think I'm safe. All right, you guys take care. Eat something yummy like bacon and eggs, and if you don't do that, I hope you have a chicken schnitzel sandwich. They're really tasty with a little bit of butter and tomato sauce. Yeah, now you're cooking. You're really cooking, man. Oh, some fucking good shit. Yeah.